Well, when I hear the name Atium, I think my mind gets back to the former Confederation Cup, or we call it FA Cup. I think this year they just came into Nigerian football with in partnership with NFF to, sponsor the Federation Cup.
When I heard that title was coming to football, it gladdened my heart because at least we are going to get a good sponsor for our football. But having said this, you equally know that it has not been long they came in, and so with their coming, things might improve.
And they are coming to the Federation Cup. I think I would say it's a new beginning in Nigerian football, considering the fact that for some years back now, we've not actually, seen that kind of sponsorship in Nigerian football, especially the FA Cup. So they are coming on board. I think we kind of encourage teams and bring more glamour into the football.
With their coming, things might improve, because if you watch the last FA Cup, which they sponsored, at least there was a lot of glamour. People came out, and that's what we really need in our football.
And a lot of people are coming to that to come and watch the match, And what I saw is that I can say the match is interested and they are well organized.
In fact, I so much love it. I love it, and I want it to continue. In as when the prize money is 5,000, you see, the organizer just organizing it. There are some organizers that usurps the money that is being given to them to sponsor sports. You understand? It happens, but as long as that one go to sports, you see, another thing to sponsor, another thing to sponsor very well. You understand? If you sponsor, supposing in sponsoring sports competitions, the players, that the 4 or 5 players or 6 players might be put in one hotel, in a shabby hotel. But I know the organizer pay them much money. You saw these things happen in Nigerian sports. However, if they are doing that, I want your organizer to be doing it well and to be monitoring it, so that those that are even doing the sport, you see, they will be happy with it. The system whereby they say they gave 10 million for a sport, and all what are being expedited on it is not more than 1.5 million. So that's another area.
Well, the Federation Cup, the last Federation Cup, I believe that they are doing wonderfully well, because since the ITO took over the sponsorship, I believe they are performing well. Their performance now is well as they are improving. It's better than before.
That's a big relief, a big relief in the sense that if not for them, maybe by this time, who knows, the NFF might be struggling on how to pay our coaches. So they are coming in. Honestly, they've done a good, with the NFF, they've done a great partnership. They've come to, save Nigerian football. Taking over the payment for our coaches, which to me, I don't think the NFF can do. That's a big relief, and I pray it will continue, not just for a while, it will go for a long time.
A very good development, because in the past, we've been having this problem of issues of non-payment of salaries for the coaches. Some coaches, I know some of them, who will tell you that the NFF is still owing them, not minding that probably they've been sacked for about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years now, but they are still crying that they are being owed. And when you now inquire from NFF why they are still owing these coaches, they will give you one flimsy excuse or the other. Excuses ranging from the fact that there is no money, or that they will still sort it out. And these stories kept on occurring. But with Title now taking over the payment of the national team coaches, I feel it's a very good development, because one, we will no longer be burdened with non-payment of coaches' salaries and allowances. And I'm happy that, at least for now, they've settled some of their standing salaries. And we believe that if it continues like this, it will be very good and help in the development of our football, because for once, the coaches will no longer be crying about non-payment of salaries, which actually has affected our team's performance in the past.
After all, if they have been paying them, they will concentrate on their own job, understand, and they are monitor their work for, they are going to work for their money, understand, and the work is still moving smoothly as long as they are collecting salary, understand. So it's good as they are paying the coaches. The coach has not just joy, or maybe there's some little of coaches as jobless, understand, are just walking around without voting with academic, no package. After finishing NIS courses, people are just looking for the job. But as long as they are arrangement to be paid with some coaches, it's good.
It's encouraging the sportsmen as well. Those are into sports. The younger one, you know, when the coach are being paid, you know, they have what they need to impare into younger athletes. They'll be able to do it better. You understand? We've seen a situation whereby coaches, they are being owed. That is those from the states. Even there are some coaches that are in local government levels. You understand? They are doing it for the passion, for the interest, but nobody is coming up to do anything. You understand? So, but in as much as these people are doing something like that, I believe it's better. It's a good thing. And it will make sport to come up.
Well, it's part of the improvement we are talking about, because since the federal government they are lacking on their responsibility, ITOs are now brushing up the players and doing every other necessary thing to bring up better coaches ahead of the match we have.
See, let me come back again. Football is all about, you know, sports has to do with sponsorship. If there's enough sponsorship, the team will grow. With the way it is, we've not seen their first edition yet, so I cannot say it should be better. It could be better than that of Glow or not. Let us see what happened in this their first time and see before we can be able to compare them. But so far, like I said before, some years back, we've not enjoyed. The FA Cup lost its, you know, glamour. It lost its glamour in the past 5-6 years or so. No sponsorship, nothing. But they are coming on. Imagine the female FA Cup. That's the ETO for the female. At least there's an encouragement of, you know, the team getting 10 million. And there's this agreement that the money will keep increasing as the years go, you know, by. So their coming is a good one. Talking about the CAF Footballer of the Year award, well, let us wait and see. But I know, you know, see what Glow so in the past years have done, what they have done. I'm seeing them coming to kind of, let us see how we can surpass this. We hopefully it could be so.
Well, not until they come into that before one will be in a better position to judge them. You know, for some time now, for some years now, it has been Glow all the way. And I believe that they are coming in, they have to offer something extraordinary that will make them surpass what Glow has already done. But having said that, I know that CAF, they must have seen a good thing in them for them to say, okay, gentlemen, we are going to take over the sponsorship of the CAF award. So not until this, by that January, by the time they do the first, second, probably third edition, we will now say, well, we've arrived.